Hey guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to another video, and today we've got a bit of a different style of video because we are in Baron right now, and I've done a few Baron videos before, usually where we're either going in for kills ourselves or we're helping one of our allies in one of the bigger families win, but this time we're actually pushing Nash to win Baron, which is a first for us because we've never really done that before in our small little family. So last week we actually migrated to Kingdom 666 because it was a smaller kingdom and we wanted to give ourselves a good chance of being the only large guild family in our Baron district, because that will make winning Baron easier. But unfortunately, right before Baron lock, which is 24 hours before the event starts or the district's lock, Warriors Creed family migrated to our kingdom, so that's the RA family, and they're quite close to the Criminals Alliance. So we thought it would be us against them, but when the districts were revealed, we found out that KW and LH guilds were also there, and they're going to team up to push the player of their choice this time. So we were pushing Nash, Warriors Creed was pushing Tatic, and KW and LH were pushing How New B, who is occupying base right now. But the problem here is that LH and KW like to use rainbots, and that's exactly what they're using right here. Baron started quite early for me, so I only kind of woke up for the last hour of it, and I was an MPS, so I decided I was going to help Nash. I was going to reinforce the base when he took it, because if you don't know how Baron works, the best way to get time is for the players who are fighting each other to send leaderless solo marchers to occupy the base, and then their guildmates fill it up with reinforcements to give them more time, because when the base is full, it can't get soloed out. But everyone else at the same time is sending rallies to push those players out so that their player of their choice can take the base. The rally report I went through at the beginning of the video was a rally that hit us when I wasn't recording. It was a full inf rally with the leader versus our leaderless base, and we got absolutely clapped because of course we didn't have a leader. So that makes our march and our troops much less powerful than the enemies. So to win Baron, you have to have enough troops to continually send T5, T4 solos at the base for almost 4 hours, and players participating in Baron who are fighting are going to lose, in some cases, billions of troop might in a couple of hours. And the winner of Baron is basically the player who can solo the most, and also their guild has to be able to fill up the base really quickly with reinforcements. So that's why KW and LH like to cheat and use reinforcement bots. So when How New B takes the base, the bots fill the base and speed in troops really quickly, so their base is not able to be soloed within seconds of them taking it, which makes it very difficult for everyone else. And also at the beginning of Baron, How New B was over 4 billion might. He trained all those troops just for the purpose of losing them in Baron. Nash, I believe, was around 2.5 bill, and Tatic was 3 billion. So How New B was definitely prepared to be able to keep soloing the entire event, whereas Nash started to run out of troops quite quickly. And I think Tatic just kind of gave up at the start because I only saw him sending rallies, not solos, for the last hour. If things had gone to plan, we would have had over 8 support rallies to knock Tatic out of the base when he took it, because we had XIX family in our kingdom, as well as GBM and a few MPS family guilds and DBR, and we were also matched with CAE, BSC and SSE's district, so that gave us a few more support rallies. But unfortunately, the Baron timing was quite bad. It was at like midnight in the US and started at 6 AM for me, so that would have been quite difficult for American and Euro players at the exact same time, but very good for Chinese players because it would have been evening for them. So that's why I think RA gave up quite quickly and we weren't able to send as many rallies as we wanted to. It was quite obvious for us that we weren't going to win as soon as we saw the matchup, but we decided to give it a go anyway. Nash was going to solo for duels, and it's a good idea for us to get some practice reinforcing him. So that's exactly what we did. Nash is just waiting for a chance to occupy the base because he has to wait until the base is empty. So Tatic is about to occupy the base with a mixed rally right now. We did have a Wonder War against Warriors Creed before Baron, and it was pretty hard. RA in particular they're sending like almost like 60-40 T5 T4 rallies with full sigils, so that makes them immensely strong, and it was a very, very difficult battle. Eventually they were able to win because we just couldn't compete with the amount of T5 they had in their rally. So that's why Tat is Overlord and Nash is Clown. So that's enough waffling from me. The rest of the video is going to be showing you guys what it's like to be speed reinforcing a player being pushed for Baron. As you saw right there, Nash just took the base. Everyone starts to fill it up. A few reinforcements actually arrived in the base because we have players whose job is to speed the reinforcement marches in. But then he got soloed out because we've got players soloing without the leader, but we also have players soloing with their leader. And a march with the leader versus march without the leader is pretty much always going to result in the leader march winning, even if base has a few marches in it already. A march with a leader is normally going to knock that right out. So that makes filling up the base very difficult if you don't have rain bots like KW. So yeah guys, that was the last hour of our Baron. As you saw, it's very difficult to fill up the base because everyone's continuously sending marches, and a leader march is going to knock out a leaderless march even if a few reinforcements have arrived. So we weren't able to win in the end, but we did give it a good go. At least we didn't give up like RA family did, and we're definitely going to try for Baron next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time.